going to take a look at one-step equations using addition and subtraction to solve. When you have an equation there, the very first thing that you have to do is locate the letter, the variable. In this case, it's the x. After you do that, you have to figure out what numbers do you have to get rid of. Any numbers on the same side of the equation, that's the number you have to get rid of. And if we talk about sides of an equation, just think of the equal sign as the middle of it. And so that 18 right there is the number that I need to get rid of so the x can be all by itself. How do we get rid of the numbers? You find out what that number is doing to the variable. 18 is being added to the x. So we do the exact opposite, or the inverse, which is subtraction. So we'll write minus 18 right there, and we'll draw a line straight across, okay? Now it's very important, whatever you do to the left side of the equation, you better be doing the exact same thing to the right side of the equation to keep the balance. So I'll put a minus 18 on the other side of the equal sign. Now, we'll move left to right. The x has nothing done to it, so it will fall down below the line. Right there, the 18 minus 18 goes to 0, so that cancels out and becomes a 0, and there's no need to write that. The equal sign will fall straight down, and then we're left with negative 10 minus 18. That would be negative 28. That is your answer. What does the answer do for an equation? Well, you could plug that back into the x, and it would actually make the equation true. Negative 28 plus 18 would actually be negative 10. And so that's how we know it's the right answer. So let's take a look at this one real quick. Negative 17 equals p minus 14. Find your variable. There's p. What number do we have to get rid of next? Well, on the same side of the equation, I see that 14. That's the one we have to get rid of, and we're going to do the inverse. What's it doing? It's subtracting, so we need to add. Okay? So I'm going to write plus 14 right underneath it, put a line all the way across it, and put plus 14 on the other side. Now let's work left to right, and we'll clean this one up. Negative 17 plus 14 is negative 3. The equal sign comes straight down. Nothing's been done to the p, so that comes straight down. And then the negative 14 plus 14, well, we did that to make sure that it went away, that it turned to 0. So that just kind of blows up, and our answer is negative 3 equals p.